It's been a complete Indian summer experience, starting from the mountains in the north to the plains of central India and now to the southern Indian coastal city of Chennai. We've traveled right across the length of the country through this IDFC First Bank ODI series between India and Afghanistan. It's the third and the final ODI of this series, with India already wrapping it up, winning the first two games. And for Afghanistan, another opportunity to race their first win against India across all formats. For the second ODI, India been asked to bat first, got 402. Afghanistan managed only 232. India winning by 170 runs. That victory led by the Indian captain, Shubman Gill, 154 of just 110 deliveries.
Viewers, yes, this Afghanistan team still got a lot to play for, and they've made 4 changes. Look, a much stronger team, certainly when you look at the experience of Nabi and Azmat.
And that's the Indian lineup for you. They're looking at a clean sweep. Jaiswal is due for some runs. Rohit looked in good touch in the last game at Lucknow. Then Shreyas had some time in the middle. And of course, Shubman Gill and Ishan Kishan.
They're doing the pitch, but what did you make of this?
Yeah, it looks a good wicket. It looks nice, even coverage of grass. I think it'll play consistent throughout the entire 100 overs. A little bit dry under.
Afghanistan electing to bat first. And that's what the expectations from all of us. To be fair, the amount of heat out there and humidity, it's very difficult to feel for 50 overs and come out to bat, but something that India would have to do. Opportunity. It's now time for the Asian Paints color countdown. Let's see what the trending Asian Paints colors are. Oh, the bounce. That is nice.
Welcome to the Gabba. Pace.
Carry and movement.
He's very impressive, this man. Gordon Bar has been magnificent. He's got all the variations. He works at good pace. And
gets bat on ball.
Perhaps a bit of...
Our first runs. Seems like it's off the bat. Opens the count with a boundary. Both Afghanistan and Gurbaz. Yeah, that carry again and the bounce that you're talking about, WV.
I think the advantage of extra bounce.
Back into the side, played the first game, then was rested for the second. Outside edge and taken comfortably by Rohit Sharma. And Afghanistan are rocked early.
Well, you talk about...
This is technically very strong, very old school in how he bats. A little... He's still hitting the deck. Prasidh Krishna. Like you said, WB didn't compromise.
The use of your feet, so important when you're batting on wickets that have that extra bounce. To be able to get yourself as close to the ball if you're looking to drive.
Find the boundary, but there's an absolute jaffa to finish. Again, yeah, Ibrahim Zadran is going to let those go, especially the first few. Again, I thought I was a little late on that. Ibrahim Zadran.
Oh, and using that short ball as well. Again, class bowling, good variation. Hit the wicket.
We're talking about post an injury break. Should be a couple of runs here. Yeah, good protection from the...
Great lengths from the Indian fast bowlers. That's what has prompted Gill to have 2 slips in a gully in place.
What we talk about as a player being able to adapt.
It's interesting, Shubman Gill gave 2 slips straight away for Prasidh Krishna, because some captains tend to allow the bowlers to set.
Lines, the lengths have been immaculate.
It's a great point, Deep. I think sometimes as a bowler, when you see this carry,
You're talking about the lengths the fast bowlers have to bowl on responsive tracks. The length is always dependent on the bounce that a bowler gets on surface.
Well played and well run. These gaps between the stands which allows a flow. Oh, that was a quick one. That was a very quick one. Well directed. Hit him on his helmet.
yeah, physio will come out, check the helmet.
That's played fine. Fine enough to find the boundary. And gets another 4 of that free hit. Not timed as well as he would have liked it, but then still was in good position. Is such a good length to bowl on this surface with that bounce that we're talking about. Backward a little bit. Trying to play from the crease again. It's the game plan. Was in the air again, staying back on the back.
Those pushes of the front foot might have gone to the boundary.
It's a nothing shot. It's what you call a nothing shot. It's half and half.
That's nicely played. A first 4 for amateur in this innings. A little too straight from Prasidh Krishna. I rode the bounce very well.
This is what they've done well.
I'm just going to hang back. Has he taken it? Has he taken it? He's saying, I'm not sure. Prasidh's not sure about this. But looked like it was on the bounce. Another edge. Another catch for Rohit Sharma. Another wicket for Prasidh Krishna. This is magnificent bowling from Prasidh. Afghanistan stuttering here. 26 for 2 after 6. Yeah, a couple of wicket skipper. Inside half of the bat. And also I thought Ishan went the other side. So just creating a little more gap between Ishan and Rohit. Yeah, good catch. Going to its left, it's never easy for slippers.
Gap.
And some days you don't get any rewards even when you're
A bit fuller. More like that. Now got 3 slipped in place. This all.
Gurbaz 4th. Been test match lines, test match lengths. The fields have been test match like. Another one, and it's the same man, same combo. Nicked and pouched by Rohit Sharma. And another right-hander bites the dust. 28 for 3. Afghanistan. And Darvesh Rasuli. He struggled with cramps while field. Again, zoning in, honing in. You got the fielder there. It was pretty wide on previous occasions. Also, Sunnyji and Swani, it's good to see.
And Gundappa Vishwanath got a brilliant 100. I also contributed to the win. I got 5 runs in the first. The quickest.
On Gurbaz, Ibrahim and Rahmat for their numbers, for their runs, and all 3 of them are back in the pavilion. Somehow starts with a wide one. You know, when you look at those dismissals once again, Sunnyji, look at that bounce where the ball's.
If anything, the first ball of the match.
The reason Rohit ended up catching all 3, the first 2 didn't go in.
In fact, India have been actually blessed with some real good slip fielders. VVS Lakshman. Not convincing, but gets it through, gets it away. 4-over spell for Gurnur, and he was replaced by Prince. And this is in series win. I should re-emphasize.
The confidence is so high, running in smooth, fast.
Has a swipe at it. Top edge and taken. Nitish Kumar, no, it's Shreyas Iyer at mid-off. Very close to him was Nitish, but it is Shreyas Iyer who's taken. 36 for 4. And in all sorts of trouble, Afghanistan struggling against the bouncing delivery. Wonderful fielding. They've been on top of everything, India. The temptation for Prasidh. Big swing, and he was not even close. 4 for 12 against West Indies in 20. Prince Yadav to continue, and the most important thing, Saniji, for him is that he doesn't get carried away by what's happening.
And he's doing that at the moment. Yes, there was one, the first one which went down the leg side, but now...
Yeah, just watching Prasidh Krishna at the end of the last over. I'm not sure he'll be running to get the ball. Head out of the way. Best players are short ball.
Suli for 1 on 5 of 16. Azmat is yet to get off the mark. He's faced 7 deliveries. Yeah, Harsh Dubey with the dive. And Shubman Gill thought about the dive in the end. Driven nicely. It's Azmat who gets off the mark with a very fine 4.
Once again, you can say that the ball was a little too...
Maybe more as the afternoon progresses. Let's go.
They've had some big victories.
Yeah, they've beaten South Africa recently. Mohandas Menon gave us the stat that they've nicely taken on, in control, pulls in front and gets a 4. And 50 up for Afghanistan. Again in front, but this time straight to the fielder. For Gurnur with his 6th. Nicely played. Just chopping it over the keeper. Very close to the bat manufacturer. This one hits the centre and it will race away for 4.
Straight and full. Should be a couple of runs here for the Afghanistan skip.
You might have just pulled back and...
That's very well timed. The couple of fielders for that shot. Was nicely played. A pace of delivery. Got the ball to move around as well. Prasidh.
And fitness. He'll definitely get a lot of support from the field because he...
That's in the gap. A little fortuitous. Not where he wanted to, Hashmat, but doesn't matter. 4 runs added. And that's the difference in... Straight to the field. The phones are out. Guess for who? Needs to rush.
different kinds of bowlers, Mano Sutar and Harsh Dubey.
It's an interesting part of, I think, white ball cricket. I think a lot of captains go to whatever the quicks, rather than just go through the motions and allow the game just to tick on.
Is worth 48 or 53.
Yeah, if you think about it, not much batting to come after this. Inside half of the bat. He's got enough on it. It gets a little fuller. Is it another wicket? No, it's not. Yeah, but at least that length. Another bouncer. Apart from Azmat.
These two batting really well. Used to the pace and bounce, comfortable with it. Strike rate.
There must be around 35, 36. Feels more like the outside edge will find the boundary. He did want to play there, but not as fine as that.
That's because he has a tendency to slow down as he gets into his delivery stride.
Yeah, good partnership from Afghanistan. After, again, his character will be tested. Again, his skill will be tested. When you're... Lovely shot. Just backing away. Saw that mid-off was up. A clean strike from Azmat.
And something that was needed.
Him. Again, using that angle. Not trying to spin the ball, taking it away from the left-hander. And a fine shot from Hashmat.